Welcome to Limitless Gaming's very first tournament. Over here at the top right is DDE spawning as your blue Terran, and on your bottom left you have Ruff spawning as your red Terran. Let me remind you that this is a cash prize tournament. First place $200, second place $100. And this was free to enter. Right now nothing too special is going on. They're both just collecting their minerals as normal. Supply depot should be going down pretty soon. Right now, since nothing's going on, I'd like to invite you to visit limitlessgaming.net. We are a growing community with a forum, and we are hoping that we can get enough people together to where we stay pretty active and we can do more things like this more often. The link should be in the description below and on the right hand side of your screen. As of right now, they have their supply depots down. Ruff is going for barracks, pretty normal, and DDE is going for barracks as well, pretty normal. DDE is sending out an SCB scout just to see what's going on. Solo casting is a little hard, and you have no one to bounce ideas off of, so forgive me if it seems a little sluggish at times. I'm sorry. You have DDE going for his gas. Ruff talking about all the Korean mech play. You must watch GSL. Ruff has his gas as well, and DDE should scout this very soon, which is pretty important to know what your enemy is having. But he's going for a little bit of SCB harass, pulls away. He sees the timing on his orbital command, and he sees that he is mining gas, and also that he's getting a tech lab. DDE is getting very valuable information right now, and still being allowed to gather that information. He'll get that until a Marine pops out, or until he decides to go home. He's gonna harass the tech lab a little bit. Nothing too special. DDE just pumping out Marines out of the one racks. Built another supply depot down here at the bottom to make sure that nothing suspicious can come from that side, like Banshees. DDE taking a second gas and building a factory. And down goes DDE's SCB. Now that Ruff has this Reaper, it'd be kind of interesting to see what he goes and does with it. He'll probably just take that tower and stick. Yeah. And Ruff is also taking a gold base. Pretty risky, but if he can keep it hidden, it'll pay off pretty well. DD just sitting back, only with 3 Marines. He knows about the Reaper, but it's not coming. It's just gonna hold that tower. And now we have a second Reaper. He's probably gonna mass out maybe 2, 3, and then move out on DDE. See how that goes. But same time, DDE has this factory with a tech lab. He's probably going to be getting siege mode here pretty soon. He's pumping out his first siege tank, of course, and he's pumping out dual Marines off of that factory reactor. Excuse me. And we also have a starport going down. It's pretty simple 1-1-1 play. It looks like. We got Ruff transferring SCBs over to his gold. Now he's going to get a very nice economy boost from this, as we all know. Ruff looks like he's just going with a simple bio build, and yes, here he goes with his 3 Reapers. He's going to try and jump up, but DDE has that supply depot right there and sees it coming. This is going to be denied. Supply depot isn't even burning. What Ruff should probably do is just hold on to those towers with the Reapers. He might be able to do a little later late game harass, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, he's gonna hold on to that tower right there, or not, whichever. DDE is now moving out with a medevac, some Marines, and a tank. He's gonna be able to take those Reapers out pretty nicely if he runs into them. And there we go. first real engagement. Reapers are gone. Now, Ruff does control these towers. Sees this coming, he needs to run that Marine away before he gets taken out. There he goes. Looks like DDE might be attempting some kind of push here. Ruff may or may not be able to hold this, depends on if he targets down that tank. But DDE is probably waiting for a... Oh, never mind, he's not waiting for siege mode. He's just gonna go ahead and push up. Needed... Oh, nice pickup of the tank and drop. Save it. Saved it again. This might be it for Ruff. He keeps picking that tank up and dropping it off. Well, he hasn't dropped it off yet, but picking it up is pretty good to saving it. He's gonna take out this tech lab pretty nicely. And now he's gonna pull away. He knows he's done enough damage. He can pull away very easily. Now, siege mode should be finishing here soon. Yep, siege mode's finishing soon. Ruff just started his +1 attack for his bio. This poor Marine's gonna just be simply taken out. DDE's gonna go back home. Now Ruff, he's now getting the gas up on his gold expansion, but he's got a pretty nice economic lead right now. DDE's floating a lot of gas and a lot of minerals. Just pushing off this one base, building an additional barracks, 2 additional barracks. And now we have Banshee out for DDE. He's safe to say he's pretty saturated off that one base. And now he's floating his orbital command over to his natural, pretty safe. That one Marine, trying to figure out what was going on up there. Saw all that and then turned around. Here comes Banshee, gonna get him some nice harass. Decent amount of SCV kills. He should target down the SCV that's now building the turret and the mules, but he just goes straight lose that Banshee. +1 damage is almost done for Ruff. As you can see, DDE is now researching STEM, and it's going pretty well. Let's see. We got an engagement here in the center. DDE's going to clean this up pretty nicely with these 4 siege tanks. See, he doesn't even have +1 damage to his Marines, but it doesn't matter. He's got the sheer numbers. And he cleaned up those Marauders and that one Marine, I believe, pretty nicely. And now we have the Banshee attacking the orbital command on the gold. We need to pull back so he doesn't get hit by that tower. And we got siege. And this orbital command is going to have to float away. All these SCVs dying left and right. We got 3 up. But we got a counterattack here from Ruff going into the natural. Pull some SCVs. I guess they're gonna turn. Oh, don't see how well they're gonna be. We got a bunker here that has nothing in it. Pretty worthless bunker. Denied supply depot, and these units are just gonna walk up and back down into the natural mineral line. That's gonna get cleaned up pretty nicely. DDE's moved his main forces back, and the 1 lone SCV. One Marine killing DDE's Marine. Orbital command on fire. And we have Ruff taking his natural finally. Some may say DDE's a little behind, but he's done so much damage that he's doing pretty good. And now that STEM's about to finish, combat shield for Ruff, but just every engagement is in favor of DDE. Needs to repair that, which he's doing. He's got his 2 mules. Now that gold's almost pretty much done. Ruff saw that drop coming in and is moving accordingly. But it's supply, it's full of Marines, so DDE is just going to lose every single one of them. And yes, there goes. Now we got 2 Banshees on this orbital command. Just getting denied at every turn. He's going to take out that refinery. And he's going to probably try and move in on the main with those 2 Banshees. We got +1 damage for DDE's bio going. Re-landed that orbital command. And drop some mules on it, try and get some in. Oh, and the Banshees are denied by the one lone turret in the main's mineral line. Now you could poke and prod at, say, the engineering bay, some of these supply depots, which he's going to do. He's going to maybe try and supply block them, but with 115 to 84, DDE's doing pretty well. Now we got Ruff's main forces moving out here to protect this burning orbital command. Hopefully he can land it and repair it. And the Banshees have been, one's been killed, and the other's been killed, but now he knows that he moved to the other mineral line from the gold. But that orbital command is steadily burning down. He needs to repair it, and he repairs it with a mule. Pretty good move. Now we got a pretty scary siege tank count here for DDE moving out. Got about 7 siege tanks, good amount of marines with the combat shield, +1 damage just now finishing up. Stem is done. He's gonna come and take this, see what he can see, which isn't much. We've got Ruff with his 2 siege tanks. Higher marauder count, which would be good if he can catch those siege tanks out of position. Decent amount of marines, but they're all hurt. He doesn't have any medevacs to do any healing. DDE on the other hand has 2, creeping forward with the sensor tower to see where anything may or may not come from. And we've got a nice siege line. Ruff only has the 2, and DDE's gonna unsiege and move away. He doesn't have that tower, so he doesn't have the vision that he needs. DDE sitting at the supply 147 to Ruff's 115. It's just not looking good for Ruff. He'd have to have every engagement go perfectly for him to win this. While DDE is moving on the natural. And these siege tanks are unsieged, which is pretty bad. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and siege up his, but he didn't really need to. And now we got a counterattack from Ruff going into the natural at DDE. DDE could hold this. He's got the number. It's pretty much turned into a base race, which at this moment is looking better for Ruff. But DDE pulled back. He's holding what he can back in his main. DDE gone into the natural. Natural's just about dead. He's gone into the main, sitting on those production facilities. Anything that comes out is going to die. While DDE's production facilities are just probably steadily pumping out units. You can do this free. They're not gonna die like Ruff's. This is just not looking good for Ruff. I don't think Ruff can come back from this. He's going to try and push up into the main. He's being blocked at every turn. This one siege tank, everything's bottlenecked on that ramp. Siege tank's taking everything out. And that's a good game. Ruff has been defeated by sixjaxDDE. Hope you enjoyed. This is game 1 of a best of 5. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.